A solution contains 100 millimolar per liter of calcium chloride and 50 millimolar per liter of urea. What is the osmolarity of this solution? I repeat, a solution contains 100 millimolar per liter of calcium chloride and 50 millimolar per liter of urea. What is the osmolarity of the solution?
The osmolarity of this solution is 350 millimolar per liter.
That's correct, yeah. You want to tell the audience how you calculate this?
In the solution containing 100 millimole of calcium chloride, so there are 3 ions. So we calculate each ion separately. So,
right, okay, thank you, yeah. Okay, your question. Name the major, 2 short answers. Name the major hypothalamic and pituitary hormones involved in the control of spermatogenesis. Name the major hypothalamic and pituitary hormone involved in the control of spermatogenesis.
Sir, the hypothalamic hormone is gonadotropin releasing hormone, GnRH, and the pituitary hormone is FSH, follicle stimulating hormone.
That's correct, yeah. Okay. Okay, audience, thank you. Yeah. In the interstitial fluid, ISF, interstitial fluid, state the concentration of potassium. In the interstitial fluid, state the concentration of potassium.
4 milliequivalents per liter.
4
milliequivalents per liter.
That's correct. Yeah. Okay, it seems to be going at a slightly faster rate. Your question has 2 short parts. At which specific phase of the cardiac cycle do you see the greatest rate of decrease in the intraventricular pressure? That's the first part. The second part, closure of which valve begins this phase? I repeat, at which specific phase of the cardiac cycle, do you see the greatest rate of decrease in the intraventricular pressure? Second part, closure of which valve begins this phase?
The increased rate of pressure in intraventricular pressure is observed in the isovolumetric contraction phase, and the valve closure of valve is the atrioventricular valve closure.
Answer is wrong.
The most pressure drop phase is the isovolumetric ventricular relaxation, and the valve is the pulmonary and aortic valve.
That's correct. Yeah, this is the greatest drop, not greatest increase. Yeah. Okay. Your question. A short definition and then give a normal value. Define and also give the value of the normal renal filtration fraction. Define and also give the value of the normal renal filtration fraction.
The normal renal filtration pressure or filtration fraction is that the amount of filter solute from the renal blood flow. and it means the GFR by the renal plasma flow, and the normal value is 60 to 20%.
What's the value again, slowly?
Huh?
Say it again, slowly, the value.
16, 1 6,
Oh, 16 to?
20, 20.
16 to 20%. Okay, answer is correct, yeah. Okay, we have the second cycle of students, yeah. Just press the bell, yeah. Okay, yeah. So just to remind you not to abuse the bell, okay. If there's no answer within the first 15 seconds, you have to wait for the 15-second bells to sound before you can press, okay. And you have to wait for my cue if the answer is wrong, if the person has answered, okay. Okay, your question is, which two lung volumes make up the volume of air in the lungs at the end of a normal expiration? Which two lung volumes make up the volume of air in the lungs at the end of a normal expiration? Okay, yes.
At the end of a normal expiration,
Slowly.
at the end of normal breathing, the volume of the lungs remaining will be of expiratory reserve volume and residual volume.
That's correct, yeah. Okay, your question. Okay, we want a short answer, as short as you can, okay? Starlings Law or Starlings mechanism of the heart is described as intrinsic mechanism. Define the meaning of this word intrinsic. We don't want the mechanism. We don't want you to describe the mechanism. Define the meaning of this word intrinsic.
It is a type of heterometric regulation. It means that as the blood volume increases,
we don't want the mechanism. We just want you to
it's intrinsic because it depends on the muscle length. No external force is required. It's only the muscle length which is increasing up to the physiological limit and which is regulating the force of contraction of the heart. Because it's all intrinsic. The muscle is intrinsic. Sorry.
So, okay, the judges need you to clarify. You mentioned without external force, right? That's what you use. Wait, hang on, listen to me. Without external force. The judges want you to clarify what do you mean by without external force in your explanation.
External force refers to that there is no direct sympathetic and parasympathetic stimulation on the muscle. It's the volume of the blood that's venous written that is increasing the muscle length and causing the Starling effect.
Yeah, we accept the answer, yeah. Yeah, basically there's no extrinsic stimulation by nerve or hormone. Yeah, that's basically what you want, right? Thank you, yeah. Okay, now we move on to the third question. Your question is, De La Salle, in the kidneys, state the two determinants of filtration coefficient. In the kidneys, state the two determinants of filtration coefficient.
Membrane thickness and surface area.
Membrane thickness and?
Surface area.
Answer is wrong. Okay, go. Who has the bell? Oh, you have the bell. Okay, yeah.
The two factors that determines the coefficient factor for renal filtration, the coefficient data, is surface area and then permeability of the membrane.
It's not specific enough. We'll give you another chance.
The glomerulus permeability to solute.
Answer is wrong. No answer? Okay, the first answer is correct, surface area. The second one, you have to be careful. It's not solute permeability, it's water permeability. It's a hydraulic permeability. Okay? Costanzo, if you like, Costanzo uses the word hydraulic permeability. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fourth question. If the intracellular fluid volume is 30 liters ICF, what is the estimated volume of the extracellular fluid? If the intracellular fluid volume is 30 liters, 30, what is the estimated volume of the extracellular fluid?
15 liters.
That's correct, yeah. How did you come to the number? To tell the audience.
Intracellular fluid is 40% of in 60% of water, and the extracellular fluid is 20%. That is half of the ICF. That's right.
Right.
30.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. The fifth question in this cycle. State with brief reasons the effect of cardiac denervation on the resting heart rate. State with reasons the effect of cardiac denervation on the resting heart rate.
Cardiac denervation results in the increase in the resting heart rate because of the pacemaker action potential of the SA node.
Slowly again.
Cardiac denervation results in increase in the resting heart rate because of the intrinsic pacemaker action potential of the SA node.
What causes the change in the activity of the SA node?
The SA node is the pacemaker of the heart, and normally the vehicle tone predominates and the heart rate decrease.
Normally, what? Say it again. No.
Normally, vehicle tone predominates.
Answer is correct. Yeah. So there is the dominant vagal parasympathetic tone. So when you cut that off, the heart rate increases. Yeah. So we are in our third cycle. Just check the bells. Okay, two short answers. In the respiratory laboratory, what aerodynamic parameter does a force vital capacity measurement evaluate? And the second one, what is the index that is calculated? Let me repeat. In the respiratory laboratory, what aerodynamic parameter does a force vital capacity measurement evaluate? And then the second one, what is the index that is calculated?
Is a force expiratory volume in 1 minute, FEV1.
Okay.
And the index calculated is. Can you explain?
Okay, just one last time. In the respiratory laboratory, what aerodynamic parameter does a force vital capacity measurement evaluate? The first one. The second one, what is the index that is calculated?
And the second one is the FEV1 per FRC ratio.
What's the first one?
FEV1.
And the second one is FEV1 ratio. Answer is wrong. Yes.
The first one is airway resistance.
Second one?
The index is FEV1 by FEC ratio.
That's correct, yeah. So what you're evaluating is the airway resistance, and you calculate based on the FEV1 1 second. Okay, yeah. So second question. Okay, two short parts. Yeah. What specific stimuli increase the plasma catecholamine level during exercise? That's the first part. Second one, besides metabolism, what accounts for the catecholamine decrease post or after exercise? I repeat, what specific stimuli increases the plasma catecholamine level during exercise? Second one, besides metabolism, what accounts for the catecholamine decrease after exercise?
The first part to that would be if we are anticipating the exercise, right there, we have anticipatory sympathetic release, sympathetic activity. That increases it, but after the exercise is over, there's alkalosis because of hyperventilation. That decreases it.
Did you say alkalosis?
Yeah.
Did I hear alkalosis?
Yes.
Answer is wrong. No answer. Your first part is correct, increase sympathetic, and the second part is decrease sympathetic. It's like the brakes on the car. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Maybe the answer is too simple, but it's an important concept, yeah. Okay, audience, yeah. Okay, the third question. Yeah. At the neuromuscular junction, give the complete name of the specific type of channel that is involved in the ionic trigger of neurotransmitter release. At the neuromuscular junction, give the complete name of the specific type of channel that is involved in the ionic trigger of neurotransmitter release.
Voltage-gated calcium channel.
That's correct. Okay, your question. In Graves' disease, GRAVES, Graves' disease, state the change in two things. State the change in the associated hypothalamic and pituitary hormone. In Graves' disease, state the change in the associated hypothalamic and pituitary hormone. Yes?
There is a decrease in TRH, thyrotropin releasing hormone, and decrease in TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone.
That's correct, yeah. Okay, the last question in this session 2. Two short parts. For chloride, Cl minus chloride, what equation is used to calculate its equilibrium potential? Second part, give the value. Okay. For chloride, what equation is used to calculate its equilibrium potential? Second part, give the value.
First one is Nast equation, and second one is minus 90 millivolt.
Answer is wrong. Yes.
It's an Ernest equation and the value is like negative 85 milli.
Say it again slowly.
It's an Ernest equation and the value is a negative 85 millivolt.
30?
Negative 85 millivolt.
85. Negative 85? Negative 85 is actually almost close to 90. And that's the one, the calculated one for perhaps potassium. Answer is wrong, yeah. It's about close to the resting membrane potential, minus 70. Yeah. So this completes our session 2. Thank you very much, team, for participating. So I can't see the scoreboard from here. Is that a tie? There's a tie. Okay. Okay. When we do need a winner from each session. Goes that way, right? So each one of you will get a question each, okay? And there's no penalty or marks. If you can't answer it, he will answer, but he will still get a question. And to answer, if he can't answer it, you can answer back. You can, or it doesn't matter, whichever. No bells. Yeah, no bells. Okay. Okay. Your question is. Whoever wants to start first? Okay? Yeah. Okay, your question is, during ventricle relaxation, what force maintains continuous blood perfusion to the periphery tissue? During ventricle relaxation, what force maintains continuous blood perfusion to the peripheral tissues?
Elastic forces in the aorta.
Say that again, sorry.
Elastic forces in the aorta, the Wien-Kessel effect.
Okay, that's correct. Okay, your question is two short answers. Name the two lung recoil forces that oppose alveolar expansion. Name the two lung recoil forces that oppose alveolar expansion.
Surface recoil and length elastic recoil.
Surface?
Surface tension and elastic recoil of the lungs.
That's correct. Yeah, we hope this will end, or else we have to stay there a long time. Okay. It's been a long time, as I said. After 1 year, we've forgotten the rules, and we have to keep to time in order to complete, because this can carry on for a while. So actually, what we'll do is that, do we have a record of the written score? In fact, I have, sorry. Do I have it? Yeah. In the event of a tie, we will look back at the written score to decide, in this case, who is the winner of that session. Because we are working within a very restricted time, so we have to. I'm glad that my judges actually saw the regulation, which is in a smaller font that I can't see clearly. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for your participation. So we will decide. Do you have a record of the written score yesterday? Anyway, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is some information about your ranking as a team. So one is De La Salle, right? And one is UMMG. And okay, the UMMG has a higher average score than De La Salle. So the winning team is UMMG. So De La Salle, you wait for the decision to be made about the best high-scoring team. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. I'm sorry about this. I've forgotten what we did last year. So do we need a break, 5 minutes break here? Okay, we take 5 minutes break and then come back for the session. Yeah.